Blackest Panther goes, ladies, do you think that giving up your career / source of income to serve your man and raise kids is giving up on yourself? Why or why not? Okay, we can.
No.
Hold on. I'll get there.
It's like a 50-50.
All right, so we'll start here. Do you think giving up your career / source of income to serve your man and raise kids is giving up on yourself? So in this case, it would be a family, giving up your career that you currently hold or your income for that family. Is it giving up?
No, absolutely not. So I grew up in a single parent home. My father passed away. And what that did to the family and just not having a nuclear family growing up was really detrimental. I have a brother in prison. I speak about that on my platform pretty openly. So
what are you going for?
I can't reveal that. I'm so sorry.
You said you speak about it openly.
What are you saying right now?
I've spoken about my experience with my family and what we've been through as a family. Yeah, I can't speak about it out of respect for his children and his wife. So, I
mean, you said you did say a second ago you spoke about it openly, so I asked the question. I was like, she's open about it
for sure, and I that's as open as I'd like to be.
So not open then.
Sure.
Okay, next. That's okay.
All right.
Basically, I personally, if you are giving up, the thing is, I feel like I'm more of a 50-50. I'm more of the 50-50 type of woman. If you are giving up, I'm a more of a 50-50 type of woman.
Okay.
If you are giving up your entire life to give to something else, and you are a person that has communicated to me that you're committed and you're loyal, if it's something. If I birth children devoted to you and stuff like that, like I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna do my part as the woman in the relationship and dedicate myself to being a mother and being you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, when you give birth to children, I personally feel like you're either a woman or you're either a woman or a mother. So I feel like once you give birth to women, you're a mother. So
you're only doing it with kids,
huh?
You're only gonna change for him.
It's not just the children. It's the thing is, when you're a mother, it's not just the children that you change in your aspect. When you're a mother, you take care. You take care in general. Take care of the children. Take care of your household. Take care of your husband. Take care of the house.
Can you explain a 50-50 relationship? Because you kept saying 50-50.
When I say 50-50, I believe in a teamwork, a partnership. If you are my partner, you do your part as the man and I do my part as the woman. I 110% believe in that. I don't believe in the man doing more.
What's his part and then what's your part specifically?
As the thing is, that's something that we have to communicate between each other. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have your perspective and I have my perspective. And the thing is, we have to come up to a compromise and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like as a man, you have to do this role. And if you feel as of a woman, I feel like I have to do this role, and I communicate to you.
Wouldn't it be fair to say there's like gender norms and gender roles in general? So there isn't much need for communication?
There's a misogyny to it, but at the same time, I feel like it's what you agree on with your partner. With your partner.
Misogyny. Can you tell me what misogyny means?
What I mean by misogyny is that the thing is, and the entirety of it, even if the man wasn't sacrificing anything at all, like in regards to his life, misogyny is like as if, oh, you have to stay in the kitchen, you have to stay in the house.
You're misogynist. Misogyny.
That's my point of view from it, basically. But my thing is, as a woman, if you feel as if you can contribute. I feel as if you, as a woman, if you could contribute to the household in any way, shape, or form, you should. And as a man, if you could contribute to the house any way, shape, or form, no matter what role you see it as, you should.
Okay.
And that's it. It's all about communication and compromise as a person. Personally.
You were wrong about misogyny. Misogyny is the hatred of women.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha, bitch. So, I mean, how are gender roles the hatred of women?
I don't assume gender roles are the hatred of
That's what I said.
Hate is a really long word.
As soon as I said that, I was like, wouldn't it be fair to say that there's like gender roles, and then you're like, well, that's misogyny.
Hate,
but
I never included the word hate until my definition.
Yeah, that's what it means. That's what it means.
That's what it means.
Okay, but with the term that I was trying to go with, basically
different
was
words.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
I mean, words words have a meaning for a reason. If you use it incorrectly, use it incorrectly. But misogyny is the hatred of women.
That's a very strong word too.
Hate is a really strong word. I agree. Hate is a really, really, really strong word.
All right.
Thank you for your
Fantastic.
I'm sorry to be annoying, but can you repeat the question? Call me stupid. That's fine.
No,
Stupid.
No, it was oh shit.
Gotcha.
If you
God damn it. Yeah, pull it back up. Would you give up your career and source of income to serve your man and raise kids?
Would I give it up or okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope
I
you
mean,
would.
if I'm happy and you know he's a good man and that's what he wants to do for me and like taking care of my kids is what makes me happy, why wouldn't I?
So you have to be happy, and then you have to take care of your kids.
Yeah, why not? Kids make you happy. I don't know.
What
Yes,
about
I would
you?
do it if I was good. Yeah.
What do you know?
What about you?
I mean, for me to get to the point where I give up my source of income, you have to show me that you're gonna be there 100%. If something goes wrong, you got us. You know, you have us.
All right. So
If we have kids together, that means that we are down for each other. Because having a kids is a big compromise. You can just wake up one day and be like, we don't have kids no more. You know?
Mhm.
So I will give up my source of income to stay home and take care of my husband and my kids. Because my husband, if we get to the point of having kids, is gonna be a man that is gonna provide 100% all the time.
all right.
Cool.
You answered this already. You said you would.
Yeah.
What about you? I think you answered it
Yeah,
too. You said you
too,
would.
yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Would you give it up?
Sure.
Because we got a bunch of these. That's why I want to like get
Yeah.
through as many
Yeah,
of
it's
them.
fine.
You would give it up?
Sure.
For real, or are you just being
Yeah,
sarcastic?
sure.
You wouldn't give it up.
Nah.
You wouldn't. Okay.
Girl.
But don't you say you follow Jesus?
Wait, yeah.
I do, but if he has to be a man of Jesus, I mean, I guess
If
it's
he was a
fine.
man of
Why
Jesus,
submit
If
to your
he is,
husband?
well,
And he makes
it's
you
like
happy.
a divine connection. You're gonna see who has Jesus in them. You know, it's not like, oh, you just marry anybody and then it's like, oh,
but that's
we
not
gotta
what they
follow.
said.
I know. So if we both in alignment and if that's what God wants us to do, yeah, I'll do it.
So the only way is if he's Christian.
No, not Christian. If he follows Jesus.
I mean, I do. For like 2 weeks,
It
right?
shows. You judge them by their fruits, you'll know. So if their fruits are right, you will know.
She's
I
spitting
judge
right now.
people by their fruits.
She's spitting right now.
Like,
Not gonna lie.
Like
Alright,
balls,
I
like
don't know.
no seeds.
No. You judge them by their fruits. I guess you can make it sexual if you want, but you'll see how they are, how they treat people. You'll see the Holy Ghost in their eyes. So
All right, nigga.
there we go.
All right, what about you?
Oh my god.
No, I wouldn't.
You want to give it up? All right. What about you? Would you give it up?
Oh, okay. No. 50-50, like to answer that question to an extent because
Explain 50-50.
yes and no, because what am I gonna do if 20 years into a marriage or 15, 10, he decides to leave me for a younger woman? What am I
Statistically
gonna-
speaking, that rarely if ever happens.
But that's not the point. The point being it could happen. What am I gonna do? What education, what am I gonna be able to do? Like
You
I'm
could
just gonna
you could crash in a plane when you get on a plane, but you still get on a plane because the chances of it happening are slim, correct?
I understand the likelihood of that happening.
Yeah.
Is slim.
Mhm.
However, I got to consider myself and my partner. You know, it takes two to tango in a relationship. You know, what if the possibility of him leaving me and him having that leverage against me because he's the provider. He's doing everything for me in the financial way. Let's say
Well,
the
the-
house is in his name, all that stuff.
The
What
laws are
am I
made to
gonna
protect
do?
you, though. So if he does break it with you, he's gonna have to pay hella money.
Family court is
Alimony,
heavily geared
child
towards
support.
females.
So you would still win no matter what.
If he divorced you, you'd actually get penalized for doing that. If he
Yeah.
actually left you without a job and he had everything in his name, and then he decides to divorce you after all that time, the courts would absolutely destroy him and take half his money. You'd probably get the marital home. Like they would punish him for that.
I agree, and I know that's possible. But however,
But
some,
she's
heard you,
saying her
Mom,
answer
but-
is no.
some marriage contracts are different. What if my partner doesn't want to do that?
If he doesn't want to do what?
If he doesn't want to
has
give
no
me
choice.
50%,
He doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
It's court.
there are choices.
Yeah, Joe.
My aunt did that where when you get divorced, you don't have to split it. You just go your separate ways. At the end of the day, I want to focus on myself and my
Yeah, if
partner.
there's a prenuptial agreement in
Yeah,
place,
yeah.
but everything
Yeah.
after the prenuptial agreement is considered
Yep.
commingled. All the money earned after you guys marry. So if he was with you for 15 years and he decides to leave you, he's going to be punished for that to some degree.
All day.
It could
But-
happen, but I also want to be my own person, have my own education, have my own career. But
Go,
I will.
queen.
I would
Okay, so that's the
also-
real reason. It's not because he's going to leave you.
Well,
It can go both ways. It can be more than one reason.
exactly.
All right.
All right.
What about you?
Well,
Save us.
I'm a busybody. I like to keep busy, and
Sure you do.
I'm a triplet. So I grew up with three kids at once. So I think if I just had one kid, I wouldn't get bored with it. I'd absolutely have fun with it. But I
Wait,
need
so
hobbies,
with
other
it?
things to do.
Damn.
I don't know if it's a he or am I supposed to say it's a he or a she already? I haven't had a kid yet.
Wait, so
Sarah. Goddamn.
so triplet, two other girls, or?
Identical twin sister, fraternal brother.